Are you having issues navigating the color display on the gauge cluster in the 2018 Camry? I'm about to show you how to do it right now. This is your radar cruise control. Press that button. It'll indicate radar ready. Now this is going to be active over 32 miles per hour. Once you press set, located right here, you're going to see a series of bars pop up. To demonstrate, it'll look like that. Think of that as far, near, and close. Once you have the radar cruise control set, this button here, what this will do is adjust the distance that you keep between the car in front of you. Let's say somebody cuts you off, 18-wheeler, you don't have to worry about disengaging the radar cruise control and getting upset. All you have to do is let the system do its job. The Camry will slow down, adjust its speed, they move out of the way, it'll go back to the original speed you had it set at. To go over to the different menu screens, you're going to use your left and right arrows right here in the left bottom corner of the screen now. Now watch here. We can go over here. This is our message screen. As you can see, I'm running on fumes right now, so it says low fuel. This will indicate any time that you may need to come into service, low tire pressure, low fuel, as you see right there, and any other thing that is pertinent information you need to know at that point in time. This here, you'll see a gear wheel, and this is going to be the settings to set the lane departure assist, pre-collision system, turn your blind spot monitor on and off, as well as the rear cross traffic alert. And what you do is you can go here. We'll start with the lane departure alert. Here, I'm going to zoom in here so you can see it a little better. So you'll press that OK button. Steering assist. This is where you can turn it off, turn it on. What that does is, if you start drifting over, the camera will pick up the lines on the highway. If you don't put a blinker on, it's going to attempt to move you back over to keep you within your lane. Some people aren't comfortable with that. That's how you turn it off. Just below that, you'll see sensitivity. I have it set at standard. If you press OK, it'll go to high. Press OK again, back to standard. Sway warning. OK, turns it off. OK, turns it back on. Now, from what I've heard from my customers, some people have had some concerns about the beeping, you know, being a little bit obnoxious, maybe a little bit overwhelming. If that is the case, what you want to do is turn that sway warning off, and that will discontinue the beeping every time you drift over towards the side of the line on the highway. You know, maybe the wind's blowing you over, whatever the case may be. Sway sensitivity. Here you're going to have a low, high, standard option. Personally, I feel the low. I like to have the sway warning on, but I like to have it on low just to kind of minimize the amount of beeps and alerts that I get. So we'll go back here to our return. We can go down to different information. So what we'll do is, let's go back here to the top. All right, so the average MPG, average MPH. This is going to be our average MPG, average speed traveled, 5 miles per hour. Yeah, we're playing it safe here. There at the top, you're going to see your total average MPG. Fuel lights on. This will tell you exactly how many miles you have left until you're on E. And we have been averaging 10.1 miles per gallon. I know, a lot, right? Well, this is based off of the amount of miles driven. So with the odometer only reflecting 20 miles per hour. And that's another thing I've heard from people is, why is my average MPG so low? Well, as you'll notice, as you drive, you accumulate more mileage. The overall average will increase. This is your eco indicator. This is a meter at the bottom. It'll let you know how economical and efficient you're driving. If you're heavy-footed, you probably will not see too many green bars there. We'll go down again. You get a digital speedometer. This is another one of my customer favorites, just because it's quick, easy, and exact. You get your individual tire pressure. Now, one thing I will say about this, it will be very rare to see all 4 tires on the exact same number as far as the tire pressure goes. And here's why. Those sensors, they're very, very sensitive. So they will adjust depending on how long you've been driving, the temperature outside, so on and so forth. One more thing I want to show you guys is the blind spot monitoring. This is something I would always keep on. I'm going to turn it off. What the blind spot monitor does is light up an icon in the side mirrors. So if there's anybody in your blind spot, you don't have to rubberneck to the back. RCTA. That stands for Rear Cross Traffic Alert. This is another thing I would always keep on. What I call it is Walmart protection. So I don't know if you're like me, but if you ever been at a parking lot, you're at Target, you're at Walmart, some shopping center, and there's a huge truck next to you, and you can't see if somebody's walking, if a car's coming, that rear cross traffic alert is going to alert you if there is some traffic coming. And the way it does that is it'll beep. Also in the side mirrors, just like for your blind spot monitor, both icons in the driver and passenger will illuminate. PCS. This is an acronym for PreCollision System. You press OK, go into open up the menu option. You can turn it off if you would like to have your PreCollision System off. Why in the world you would want to have that off, I don't know, but you have the capability. I would keep it on. Sensitivity you can set to low, high, medium. So there is a radar embedded in the emblem, and what that does is it sends out a radar pulse. So it detects pedestrians. That's your pre-collision system. Now this is something very important, very pertinent, and something that is offered by Toyota standard from the base model up on the Camry. L, LE, SE, X, SE, XLE. Alright guys, that rounds it out for this video. I hope you found this helpful. Please subscribe, continue showing your support. Until next time, be safe, drive safe, stay informed.